What's going on, everybody? Welcome to another episode of Collector Update, and today we have a lot of things to unload, so please stay tuned. So I want to start off with the first thing being Magic the Gathering. I don't know how many Magic the Gathering fans I have viewing this, but they actually have another side brand called Secret Lair, and it's a brand within Magic the Gathering that works with different other artists and IPs to create a brand new folklore within the gaming system. So this time they actually have different licenses that they're working on, and one of the funniest ones that they have that they're working on is SpongeBob. So it's going to be SpongeBob Secret Lair, and it's going to be broken up into 3 packs. Those 3 packs will be Legend of Bikini Bottom, Internet Sensation, and Lands Under the Sea. It's going to be a pretty silly game, and it's really cool to see how they add that folklore element to something as silly as SpongeBob. So I can't wait to actually see that game, and it's probably going to be very hard to get that pack, but they actually have other licenses coming out, things like Spider-Man, Final Fantasy, and Avatar: The Last Airbender. So there's a lot of things that they're going to be coming out with the future. I'm not sure if they came out with those cards already, but those are a few of the licenses that they listed that they're going to be working with. So yeah, I can't wait to see that one, especially SpongeBob, because that's going to be pretty cool. Now, moving on to Funko news, a little bit of Funko news. In my last episode, I pretty much asked for a glow-in-the-dark Shigo. I knew it was coming, and actually, recently, they just released the glams for the new Shigo, and she's going to be a Funko Shop exclusive, and she's going to be glow-in-the-dark. Obviously, they did it perfectly. All you have to do is take that same mode and just make it glow-in-the-dark. That's what I'm talking about, Funko. Way to finish the goal. Like, seriously, that is all like we're really asking for, simple things like that. That she goes magnificent. I'm going to get it. I'm excited. And the other exclusive is Kim Possible as a cheerleader, and that's going to be an Amazon exclusive, so we better, you know, get that one pretty quickly, because it doesn't seem like they're restocking a lot with Amazon exclusive, and it seems like, again, Funko has lowered the stock that they actually create now, so it's getting more and more exclusive like it kind of used to be. So that's kind of exciting in a certain way too. So now we pretty much have, what, 5 pops in the collection now. I wouldn't be surprised if they come out with any more exclusives. I don't know what the other exclusive would be. It could be the coach. I actually would like the coach as a pop, but anyway, there's plenty of things, plenty of possibilities they can do with this license of Kim Possible. They can expand this pretty much as far as they want to, but I'm very excited for the 5 pops that they actually have in the collection right now. Moving on to a little anime news. Season 2 of Don is coming out in July of this year. We just actually finished the season of the first season last year in December, so it's really cool to be getting it this quickly. I mean, apparently, I bet they continue working on it from season 1. They just continue working on it because there's a lot of demand for anime right now, and they don't want to keep the fans waiting. But I'd rather they take their time than to rush it, because I think Jujutsu Kaisen season 2 could have been a lot better. There was a lot of unfinished work, and you can tell that the studios were rushing the artists, and that really hurts to see, because you never fully get to see the potential of that anime at its full potential. So I hope that they took their time with Don. I feel like they would, because I feel like I said, they continue. So I can't wait to see it. The Curse House arc, July. I don't think they set an official date yet, but it's coming, so stay tuned for that. A little bit of a different news that we're getting to is pretty much it's about Stan Lee. They have a new documentary coming out, and it's about his last 4 years, and pretty much it's a negative side of his life. It's not anything bad coming from him, pretty much, but it's about how apparently he was being used and racketed out of money for the last 4 years of his life. It's going to be a pretty hard documentary to watch, because that's obviously one of our heroes, the creator Marvel. That man has given us a lot. So again, if he did something in his own career, that's neither here or there. But it's really hard to see him go through that type of crap for, I guess, the last 4 years of life, and it's crazy. The documentary is directed by John Bolerjack, who is one of his assistants for the last 4 years of his life, and he pretty much picked up a camera and recorded all the events and signings and all the stuff that basically the schedule of Stan Lee. He recorded all that on his own personal camera, and I believe he started a Kickstarter to get funding to be able to put the documentary together. He had a lot of guests in there, like Rob Liefeld, who's a legendary comic book artist, and they're talking along with another few people from the industry. But they had their own accounts of what Stan Lee went through. But I'm definitely going to watch the documentary when it comes out, because again, it's really crazy to even find that type of news out about him. But it's wild. And if you watch the clips of the trailer, it shows him where he's like signing a bunch of Marvel, like, I'm talking about thousands of things all over the floor around the room that he's signing. He's an old man. So, well, he was an old man at the time. So it just, again, it was really hard to watch him go through that. But life is what it is, and I hope that he's resting in peace, to be honest with you. So yeah, that's one of the only things I can sit there and talk about when it comes to that. Pretty much that's all I have to tell you all today. I have another episode coming up soon, and you guys have a wonderful night.